welcome to another video of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, as always. So, I thought this time we'd take a look at a film that deals with Asian American, I should say. I was going to say, no, Korean American, combined with the idea of basketball, street ball, and high school ball, and in a relationship with a girl. I'm talking about the 2021 film Boogie. Yes, we're taking a look at Boogie from 2021. Boogie is as I said, 2021. It is the directorial debut of Eddie Huang, I think it is. But it's also noted that this is the only film but co-starring Pop Smoke. For those who don't, I don't know who Pop Smoke is. If you know who Pop Smoke is, let me know in the comments. But I think from what I heard, he's a rapper. Again, I don't listen to rap. Who sadly died before production of the film. Very tragic and very sad for someone. I think he died of gun violence. But I think I'm going to leave it there. I kind of talked about that. What did I think of Boogie? Well, out of all the Focus Features films, this was released by Focus Features. So, out of all the movies from the Focus Features catalog, this one was just okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one. I'd probably put this in the okay section. Any movie that gets an okay is going to get on the honorable mentions. The biggest problem with Boogie, and here's the big problem, I'm not a fan of the whole idea of high school basketball with a little bit of street basketball. I mean, yes, street basketball is a good way to get exercise. If you don't make it on a high school basketball team, you can always do a little street basketball, pick up and play basketball, and have a fun time. This is coming from a guy who knows little or much about basketball. Even though I went to high school basketball games when I was in high school, there's just something about Boogie that doesn't work for that. It also has the role of Boogie was Taylor. Is it Takasha? I think it is. I'm probably butchering that last name, and I'm gonna look real quick. The girl's played by Taylor Page. Pop Soak Jackson is the other player. So it focuses a little bit on the Korean heritage. The film starts in 2001, then we jump all the way to 2021. Man, looking at 2001, I feel like I'm getting old. I'm 34 years old, and I was in middle school in 2001. So I was like, man, I'm getting up in age. But to be honest, the performance is good. Some of the stuff is really good, and basically, Boogie, his family, or I think his parents, are trying to get him into the NBA. But the idea is, mid for the film, a guy's offering to let him sign a contract to play for the Shanghai Sharks. That was where Yao Ming played for first before he became an NBA player. So the guy makes him sign a contract. But the I think his dad gets into a fight and basically beats the crap out of him like that. Kind of like, almost like, I don't know, kind of like if a guy from the Chinese Mafia would just wham the guy real hard. So he comes home from practice or something like that, and his father gets arrested for assault, so he ends up in jail. So craziness happens. There's a little bit of Korean in there, so if you don't like reading subtitles, you're not really going to get much out of it. But honestly, that never bothered me because I get to know what strong language is in Korea. So, yeah. Anyways, don't want to give too much away of this film. This is a hard one to talk about because, again, I don't know much about basketball. And to have high school ball with street ball, to be honest, doesn't really work. But the performances, I'm going to say, are good. They're not as wooden as the previous film that I reviewed for this channel, The Hunt. I forgot to mention that the Hun had wooden performances, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm talking about this. The performances are hit and miss. I think Pop Smoke's really talented. It's sad he died awfully young and didn't get to see the final product. But I don't know. I think I said most of what I'm going to say, so I'm just going to say it right now. Final verdict, should you see Boogie? And the answer is, if you like basketball. Basically, all this is just, they were trying to be sort of a Korean version of Hoosiers at times, or maybe a little bit of the movie Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball had that same kind of plot though. So if you like Hoosiers or Love and Basketball, you might get something out of this. I didn't see Love and Basketball, so I can't really compare to that. But I can easily compare that to Hoosiers, and that's what this movie was trying to be ultimately. A cross between Love and Basketball and Hoosiers with a little slice of street ball. So, I only paid $1 for this. I got it at a mom and pop rental store. Really cool mom and pop rental store. But, I don't know. Like I said, if you really want to check it out for yourself, you're not really missing much. It was very enjoyable. There is strong language in the film. Yeah, I guess I'll show you the artwork since I haven't shown. But I kind of like the red. A little bit of the redness to it though. And here's some back. And there's a late Pop Smoke if you want to see who he looked like. But yeah, it just says a soundtrack available on Victor Worldwide and Republican Records, featuring new music by Pop Smoke. Again, I don't know who this guy is, but I like how they promote the soundtrack right here on the front of the DVD cover. I just find that very, very funny. There are actually a few special features. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about special features on here. So, honestly, the menu in this is sort of the same. Universal seems to be doing this menu trend where the bonus features are in the main menu. So those are like bonus features menu. You just move over there and you just move the arrows on there. I'll talk a little bit about the menu down the road. But special features on here are The Road to Boogie Town, Eddie Huang, it's personal, shout out to Pop Smoke, which is the tribute to Pop Smoke, and the in-theater trailer. I will say this, the trailer is really cool because Universal these days doesn't put trailers on their newer movies. It's cool to see that on here, but like I said again, and this guy right here started out as a restaurateur. I think he started out as a chef, then he became a director. Kind of strange. And if you look on here, basically it just tells you about the Focus Features Focus Insider. I'll have to sign up for that someday. But I do love these Focus Insiders. I love that Focus Features. Someday I'll have to do a whole month where I'm doing the Focus Features library, because, like I said, this is not Focus Features' best. But as I said with Focus Features, this is not their strongest. And if you look right here, you get standard disc. So, again, the final verdict is, again, like I said, if you like these kinds of movies and you want to see for yourself, I guess you're not really missing much in the film. But honestly, I can probably just recommend it for those who, like I said, if you love Hoosiers, you love Love and Basketball, and the street ball craze. Oh, I forgot to mention a little bit of White Man Can't Jump. That was another movie that dealt with street ball. So if you like those types of movies, you might get something out of this. For me, I didn't really get much of anything. Again, this is not bad. This is not a bad movie. This is not. I kind of like the idea of sort of, again, just like the underdog story. But, like I said, if you find it cheap out in the wild, maybe at a yard sale, you might get something out of it. Like I said, Ian, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Maybe if I give it a second watch. I plan to do re-reviews to some of these movies. So when I do a re-review of some of my movies, if I re-review Boogie, then I'll probably make a decision if I want to keep it or not. But as it stands, this is just in the okay section. So That's it. I don't want the video to be that long, but I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. So come back next time with another review in the Hidden Universal Vault. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.